While I'm sitting in traffic, I want to record a video about fear because at every level of financial wealth that you want to achieve and any aspiration that you have in life, there's going to be so many fears that come up, right? Like imposter syndrome, fear of failure, fear of judgment, worry, anxiety. What if it goes wrong? What if I'm a failure? What if I make it? Then the people in my life alienate me or they don't like me because they're jealous. All of these things are very natural and they come up. But what our job is we need awareness. Because let's face it, our unconscious mind is running the damn show. It's completely running the show. And it's been programmed up to this point by society, by the people in our lives, by our environment. And a lot of times, the vast majority of times, we have not conditioned and programmed our unconscious mind. We have not. It's been programmed for us, whether we like it or not. Because a lot of people walk around oblivious, in a trance. They don't know that their thoughts shape reality. They don't know that they have an unconscious mind. They don't know that it's been programmed. They don't even know how to program it, right? So the solution to this is a couple steps that I'm going to take you through so we can reprogram that fear, use it for us, shift it, and blast through any sabotage. So the first thing we need to understand is, what is fear? Why does it exist, right? And a lot of times people have a very negative connotation around fear, especially like high performers, right? They're like, I wish I was just fearless all the time and I could just, go as I please. But fear is really here to keep us safe. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. But the issue is, a lot of times it is overcompensating, then a lot of times the fear is coming from past events that are no longer relevant. And we need new conditions and a new relationship with fear to become a different person with different thoughts, different beliefs, different actions to have the life we want. And that's really the name of the game. So one, we identify what fear is, right? It's a response to keep us safe. But we also need to understand that in order to level up and grow, fear needs to take a back seat. It's in the way, right? It's in the way. We know more than our reactive fear response. We know that where we're going is good for us. And so we need to shift it, okay? And whether you're at zero, $100,000 a month, whatever the number is, and you want to shift it to make more money, we need to get awareness to reprogram. And that's true with anything. So let's say, for example, you're at $10,000 a month, you want to go to 50, you want to go to 20, 30, whatever. And you feel that imposter syndrome come up. You feel that anxiety about hiring. You feel that worrying, like, is this really who I am? Right? Like your identity starts to shift and you're really, it's uncertainty. You're not on a foundation. Things are moving rapidly, and that's going to induce a fear response because you're no longer comfortable, which is good, but fear is going to come up. And what I want you to do at any stage where you are right now is I want you to write down where you want to go in terms of financial, and I want you to write down all of the fear responses that come up for you. Just think about it. Think and visualize, having X amount of money, and write down the fears that come up with it. Write them all down. Now, if they're so embedded in your unconscious mind that you can't even tell what they are, I want you to say, okay, if I had the courage to know what's holding me back, where am I sabotaging myself? Where's the fear? What would that be? And just throw it on paper. Throw it on paper. We need awareness in order to reprogram. So once we have our beliefs on paper, imposter syndrome, the fear of judgment of people in our lives, the fear of failure, all of these things that are honestly illusions, we get it on paper. And I want you to, for a second, just close your eyes and embody and feel as the person that has the end game, the end result that you want. And I want you to think, what are their beliefs and what's their relationship with fear, right? And for each belief, I want you to write 3 empowering ones. That is your new identity, right? And fear is going to come up. It oftentimes comes up in the heart, in the gut, where your intuition is. And I want you to analyze that. And any time it comes up during the day or when you're progressing, when you're taking action, I want you to think, fear, take a back seat. Release it, remove it, and anchor in abundance. Do this as many times as you need to. Also, your words are very powerful in programming your unconscious mind. Speak out loud. Speak out loud. If you're in a car, if you're wherever you are, you're at home, talk out loud, right? In present tense abundance around fear, right? I no longer identify with the fear emotion and the negative emotions that have been stopping me in the past, right? Have those affirmations and really feel it with emotion, right? Because saying words is fantastic, but we need to be in a physical state while we're doing these exercises that is empowering, abundant, and phenomenal. So walk around the house, do some jumping jacks, and really embody the strength and power within you, and then go and eliminate that fear. That is on a very high level how to remove and purge all of the fear that could possibly come up at any stage for your financial well-being, right? Because it's going to pop up. And you need to understand how to take care of it and remove it like it's ankle weights that you can't see, right? So we need to constantly be purging our fears, our self-sabotage, all these negative emotions to make clear for us winning, for us to win. And that's the name of the game. And once you do that, once you understand that, things are going to fly into your life as if it was miracles. Miraculous things are going to come into your life. But you need to believe it. You need conviction. You need to practice on a daily basis. This is not a one-time thing. This is a commitment to excellence in all realms of your life. So I hope this video gave you some value. If you want more mindset and business oriented content, make sure to check out my channel and subscribe. Great to meet you. See you next video.